Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Litleo from Pokemon. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eye. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw on an oval. Starting from the very top. Now I'm going to leave a large gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the eye. On the inside edge of each eye, I'm going to draw a circle for the pupil. So we start on the inside, curve around, and then pull that back in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now in the center of each pupil, I'm going to draw a small circle. And we're going to color the outside area of the pupil in black. In between the eyes, we're going to draw on the nose. So we're going to start on the left side. I'm going to curve down and then up on the right. Now we're going to connect those 2 points again with a lower curve, coming down in the middle and then back up. On the corners of the nose, I'm going to curve up and over towards the inside edge of the eye. In the bottom of the nose in the center, we're going to draw on the muzzle. So we curve down and out towards the left. I'm going to pull that up towards the bottom of the eye on the left. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's add in the mouth. Over on the left side, I'm going to curve down and back up on the right. Now I'm going to add the fur along the top of the head. So in the center, we're going to step up, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve up and over towards the right. Now we're going to taper that back over towards the left. Now we're going to do an overlap. We're going to step over, curve up, and over towards the right. Now I'm going to take this point, curve out, and then down towards the center point. Now from here, we're going to draw a large circle in behind the fur for the head. So let's start on the left side. Curve around the eye. And I'm going to bring this down just below the mouth. I'm going to work my way back up towards the right side. Now we're going to draw a trim along the outside of the eye. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out and then down. Let's add 2 large ears on the top of the head. So from the center, we're going to move over towards the left. We're going to tuck a circle in behind the head. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right side, stepping over towards the right. Now we're going to trim this out on the inside. So taking that same curve and just tracing it along the inside. Now I'm going to have this character with its arms stretched forward. So we're going to start with the inside edge of the arms first. We're going to move over to the left side, draw an angled line going down and out towards the left. Go to the right and we'll go out towards the right. Now let's round out the bottom of the paw. From here, we're going to curve around. And now we're going to pull that back up and in. Now here, we're going to layer in the paws. From this point, we're going to step down, curve over that line, and then pull that back down. We're going to draw one more paw. From here, we're going to step down, curve over that line, and then hook it back down. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now we'll layer in the second paw, and then the third. Now we're going to add some spots along the bottom of the paw. Starting on the left side, we draw a circle. Move over to the second paw, draw a second circle, and then one more at the end. We'll draw this one a little bit smaller. Now at the bottom of the paw, we're going to draw a slightly larger circle. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right side. At the top of the middle paw, I'm going to curve up and then in behind the head, the outside of the arms. Now in between the legs, we're going to draw the lower part of the belly. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right. Now from here, you're going to see the hind legs in behind. So we're going to start on the left side, just beside the arm here. We're going to curve around and then hook that back in. We're going to layer the second paw. We're going to step down, swirl around, and then in. And we'll do that one last time. We're going to pull this all the way in behind the front paw. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's add some spots along the bottom of the paw. Starting up here, we're going to draw a circle. One in the center. And then one along the bottom. Now I'll move over to the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to tuck the bottom circle in behind the front paw. So we start down here, it's like a half circle going around and back in. Now let's add the top of the hind leg. Starting from the inside of this paw, we're going to curve up and then in behind the head. Now the last thing we're going to do is add the tail over on the left side. Starting on the hind leg, we're going to curve out and then up. Now I'm going to taper that back in behind the leg. Coming down and then in. Now let's add the tip of the tail. From the tip, we're going to step down, curve around. It's almost like drawing a half circle, going around. Now from here, I'm doing an overlap. Stepping back, curve up. I'm going to pull this back around to the outside of the tail. Coming in. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Litleo from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.